Party people, and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be telling a story about a young girl named Paula Jean Weldon who disappeared around 16 to probably like 25 years ago. So this story starts off on December 1st, or not December, October 1st, 1942. Now Paula was on her almost Thanksgiving break. And Paula wanted to leave early, so one day she asked her teacher if she could leave early. The teacher said yes, so she was off on her way up to Vermont to, explore some stuff. Now, Paula was around 19 years old at the time. She wasn't really young, but she also wasn't really old at the same time. Paula loved hanging out with her family. She loved just doing normal people stuff. Paula's disappearance was very sad to others and to her herself. So Paula was walking along the Vermont Park trail one day, and while she was walking along, about halfway into her walk, she felt as if someone was following her. Unfortunately, Paula's story is still not solved again today, but it is okay because we will figure it out. They'll figure it out one day. So she felt as if someone was following her, but she didn't. She just brushed it off, and she also wasn't feeling that great today either. Paula thought that maybe she might just need to go home because she wasn't feeling great. Paula never has missed a family dinner on Thanksgiving, so she was really sad if she had to miss it this year. Paula was very responsible. She was planning on going to the Vermont College. She was about ending her high school year because she got held back one year. So Paula really was into life. She wanted to do stuff. She loved her family. Paula was 5'5", and she loved completing things in her life. She got a scholarship also to her high school, where she was spending most of her time. Paula never missed class. She was always there because of how much of a good student she was. Paula knew that if she would skip school, that her parents would be very upset with her because her parents loved for her to be on time for everything. So the day that Paula went to do this walk, before she went back home to where she lived to have a Thanksgiving dinner with her family, like I said, Paula wasn't feeling great, and people were walking behind her to walk with her. That is probably why Paula felt as if someone was following her, because I don't think they never knew if she knew if they were following her or not following her, but behind her or not. Because, she never got to tell him. So Paula, this sweet girl Paula, people in front of her or behind her noticed that Paula kind of was like becoming more translucent. She was becoming more see-through, like a ghost or something. And everyone was like, oh my god, is that kid like for real disappearing? And no one really paid attention, but a lot of people said that Paula probably went behind a tree and hid. But no one really knew because of how Paula disappeared. So when Paula left, Paula, you could see her red jacket disappearing. Like, it would become to like the really dark red that it was to a super duper light pink. And you could tell that she was disappearing. So one of the people on the walk dialed 911, or the police station. The Vermont police searched everywhere for her, and they could not find a single sign about her. All they found is her sweater laying on the ground. That was all they could find of her. Paula, she, was a sweet girl. She did everything right in life. She never did something wrong. And she was going to get a scholarship to Vermont College, which is the hardest college to get into in Vermont. So no one knew that she was disappeared because like it didn't have they didn't know to look for her until like maybe a month after she disappeared. So a month later, since Paula, everyone thought that she was still on vacation because usually some students take a month off, and so did Paula. Paula did that a lot too. So no one really thought anything of it. Paula, no one knew that she disappeared. So Paula's friend one day asked the teacher if she knew where Paula was. And the teacher said, no, I don't know. She might be still out on her vacation. Her, like, Thanksgiving vacation. And, Paula's friend said, well, me and her were going to meet up anyway, and she never came to, her parents' house. So Paula never came to her family's Thanksgiving dinner. And that kind of didn't concern a parent since she usually did school the entire time of her life. And they didn't really care because Paula was not there. Paula usually was not there at Thanksgiving because of school priorities. So the teacher contacted Paula's parents and said, hey, have you seen Paula? Because she's not at school. Paula's parents responded with, oh, well, we thought she was still doing school because she never came to, do schoolwork. That really scared the entire school and her parents. So the teacher asked, where did your daughter go right before she left? And they all said the Vermont Park because that's where she went. So the teacher called out Vermont Park, asked them, have they seen a young girl named by Paula Weldon? They said yes. She came in about maybe a month ago, and everyone said that she never came back out, pretty much. And she asked them, did you see her come out? And they were like, no, but we got a report that they saw a young woman vanish in front of their eyes. And of course I didn't believe it at the time, but the police officer was really upset with them because they had the authority to call them about, Paula. And they never had a call like that before, so it was really shocking to them that they finally got a call about it. So people kind of were getting worried about Paula because Paula, never came back. So what everyone thought was that Paula went to another country to be by herself and not have to worry about anybody. Now, if that was not the true story, because Paula did eventually not come back. Around 2 months later, they identified Paula as missing. So they started actually looking for her in the Vermont Park, and all they found was her coat laying on the ground. Now, Paula, no one ever really cared for Paula. She was kind of one of those lonelier kids. She loved to be lonely. And, she was one of those kids that didn't have much friends. Now, I can feel what, she felt like, because I don't have much friends either. So, Paula was missing, okay? And no one knew that Paula was gone. They all thought that she was on the summer break and that she was perfectly fine, Yeah. They finally went searching for Paula, and they never found any evidence but her coat. And everyone just said that it was so stunning that Paula just disappeared in front of people in plain sight. Now, I have never witnessed or gone to the Vermont Park before. I have been in Vermont, but I've never gone to the national park. People do say if you go to the national park, you can still hear crunching where they found her, like leaves cracking where they found her. When no one's walking there, you can hear leaves crunching and high heel boots, and kind of like a woman whistling, kind of in where they found her coat, which is absolutely scary because Paula's spirit is still there. And you know, Paula today is 92 years old. She turned 92 December 1st, 1928. That was her birthday. And we all wish Paula a happy time up wherever she is. And honestly, Paula might still be alive, but she just might have disappeared. So please, if y'all have any evidence of Paula Jane Weldon, please report that to the police immediately. They need to know about it immediately. But thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.